Hey guys, this is mollyrulz9999 here. I figured I'm just going to do a direct webcam upload this time instead of, having a HD camera or a fancy intro or anything like that, because to be honest, you don't really need those to get a point across. So, you know what, this is just going to be unscripted completely, just straight from the webcam to the Unknown Movie Critic channel. Now, the movie I would like to do today is A Scanner Darkly, which is a 2006 film. It's personally one of my favorite movies, um, mainly because it tackles so many issues and so many different topics, and it blends them all together so well, and it's just generally good. It's something that I'm very interested in. Um, Now, the movie is essentially about a guy named Bob Arctor, and he is a undercover cop who's trying to track down dealers of a drug called Substance D. Um, but once he gets involved in with you know people who are around Substance D, he kind of gets into the drug himself, and he kind of loses who he is in the process. Um, and it's it's a complex issue to interpret into film, and I think they do it really well here. The first thing I would like to talk about would be the art style, because this movie has a very unique art style. It's something that you don't see often. The only other one I've seen would be from Waking Life. Um, they use a technique called rotoscoping, um, where they film everything for the movie, and then they get artists to trace over every single frame of the movie, which is good because that allows creative things to happen, like putting in little effects and just little things here and there that you couldn't get on the film unless you had a lot of money for CG effects. And this must have taken a lot of time to do. This is actually one of the movies that I would recommend watching in HD format, because watching it in standard, like a DVD format, you don't really get to appreciate it as much. Um, so I would definitely recommend a HD version if you can find it. Um, I really like the acting from especially Woody Harrelson and Robert Downey Jr. They both play kind of druggy people. I like how Robert Downey Jr.'s character is always, he's always calm, very cool, and kind of you feel like you're safe around him and you know what he's talking about. And then you have Woody Harrelson's character. I'm actually on the IMDb now. There he is, Ernie Luckman. Um, he's very exaggerative, or he's very over the top. Um, he's he's pretty much what you would stereotype as a hyperactive druggie. Um, so it's seeing those two characters, Robert Downey's calm character and his eccentric character, watching them have some weird relationship with each other. It's kind of crazy to see how they do that. Um, what I said before about the movie tackling multiple issues, it the movie does tackle drugs mainly. The spotlight is on the drugs, but there's also um, totalitarianism and security. The security measures that people put in place in the near future, because that's when it's set. Um, and they kind of have a relationship with each other, and it's just crazy to see how the director does it. Um, so this movie is actually, I really 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 like it. I'm not giving away a lot of the story, mainly because it has different layers, I think. Um, it follows one story, but you can kind of see the bits where it kind of branches off into other stories just along the side, and it also tackles issues along the side as well. Um, and it's just a great movie. I don't want to spoil a lot of the story because there's some really, really good plot related things, especially at the end. The ending just made me. It just clicked. It was like, oh wow, okay, Jesus. So I'm not going to spoil it too much, but I will say this is a movie I would definitely recommend to anyone who's into kind of a psychological, thrillery kind of a thing. It's very psychologically based, and it's just it's great if you want a movie that makes you think after you see it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this movie. I give this a 9 out of 10. Yeah, 9 out of 10. Alright, that's enough for me, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye.